mission, moon base, outpost. The need for a human outpost on the far side of the moon. There is a need and reasons behind it. I will give my opinion on this matter eventually. The moon is almost a vacuum, has almost no atmosphere, and it has a gravity of 1/6 that of planet Earth. Earth being 32 feet per meter squared. The weight of an object is a mass times the gravity exerted on that object. On Earth, a 1 pound object of mass 1 pound will see a force using Newton's law, force is equal to mass times acceleration, 1 pound time acceleration, which is 32 feet per second square. So that force will be 32 foot-pound per second square. Now let us switch to metric units or SI system. And we will use different values that do not coincide exactly to the nominal values I used before. On Earth, G is 10 meters per second squared, and mass is measured in kilograms in the SI system of unit. An object of 1 kilogram mass on Earth will see a force of using F is equal to ma, Newton's law, which one it is, 1 kilogram times 10 meters per second squared equals to 1 kilogram meter per second squared, which is known as a Newton, I think. So now you can use a gravity on Earth in a perpetual machine to create torque. The torque you will create on the moon will be 1/6. So if you require a torque of 60 Newton meter on Earth to turn your alternator, on the moon, that same alternator will require a much larger mass. acted upon by G, because G on the moon is 1/6 of G on the Earth. So the force produced by a mass under gravity on the moon will be 1/6 of the force produced on that same mass on Earth. So now the alternator will require the same torque to turn. It will work on Earth, but it will not work on the moon because you cannot produce a starting torque, right? That said, many countries have submarines that go out below sea for many months without surfacing for air. Now you can make a glass cage and vacuum it to zero atmosphere and test it in the ocean under, say, 100 feet of water. For a certain pressure. Once that is done, you can move that glass case onto the moon. You will then cover it with a plastic bubble, strong, to prevent bursting your glass house. And you will then assemble your living requirements in it. And you will have a land outpost, moon base outpost. It can be done. Now you can have solar energy, because that moon sees solar energy. You can have gravitational energy, or we could have spring-driven energy. Now, the springs will work roughly the same way on Earth and on the moon. Now, if the spring is giving you 60 Newton meter on Earth, it will also give you 60 Newton meter on Earth, but it will turn your alternator much faster because everything in your alternator up there will weigh less. And you're using a spring, not gravity. So you have the power for it already, and you can live in it there. Rather than live on the space station, which can just fall back to Earth.